Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Muhammad Ifan Hanif bin Azhar. My metric number is A20A1487. Today I will present by identify the issue of human resource planning in Malaysia. So by identify the human resource issue which is related to the foreign workers. For the first point, Malaysia is also no exception as the issue of the migrant workers is one of the hot issues that is constantly discussed and debated because it is a very important issue involving the country's economy. For the second point, foreign workers also brings pros and cons to Malaysia. For example, the arrival of foreign workers can mean job opportunities that are lacking in the local labor, but it also creates an arrival party in Malaysia. For the third point, many problems arise involving economic, social and political aspects are affected. So the rapid development of industrial and economic activities in Malaysia has led to an excessive influx of foreign labor due to the certain that have caused problems for the government, especially the existence of illegal immigrants party. And for the last point, are foreign workers monopolizing the jobs of locals?
Thanks, Irfan. First and foremost, Malaysia has experienced a labor shortage in 1980 to 1990s. Major economic opportunities and higher salary paid caused foreign workers start moving to Malaysia, and situation above lead to the registration of foreign workers has always maintained at a high number. Apart from that, the reason of foreign workers keep coming to Malaysia for a job is low salary demand and recruitment costs improve their life quality and personal safety can be guaranteed. In conclusion, a coin has two sides. Are the foreign workers are really needed in our country, or can just reduce foreign workers number in order to increase the job opportunity for locals? Thank you.
Good evening, sir. My name is Kiki. My mention number is A20A2032. Now I'd like to present about analyze human resources planning in Malaysia. The first step in human resources planning is analyze labor supply in the organization. HR department analyze the strength of the organization based on their skill, qualification, position, preference, and level of performance. The second is predicted labor demand. HR department forecast human resources demand based on forecast results, including recruitment, dismissal, promotion, training, policy, and salary preference. The third step is balance labor demand with supply. The HR department estimates the qualitatively and quantitatively of foreign workers by forecasting industry demand. Determination of human resources can be made through forecasting foreign workers with human resources inventory. The HR department can make future workforce planning and can understand the capability of foreign workers in the industry based on their quality. The last step is implement the plan. The HR department take action to implement the plan to achieve the organization goal. The plan requires the HR department to work with all departments to implement the plan. For example, for plans that involve budgeting, the HR department must collaborate with the finance department to anticipate costs for all the human resources management activity. That's all for me. Thank you.
Selamat sejahtera, sir. My name is Yoga, number matrix A20A2138. Now I would like to present about the problems of the foreign worker issues. Indeed, foreign workers have become an important part for the development of our country, especially in economic growth. To a certain extent, foreign workers have solved our demand for human resource. However, there are also many problems with the introduction of foreign workers. First, the custom and culture of foreign workers are different from ours, and it will take time for our employees to get used to. Besides, when the respective cultural customs are not respected by each other with different origin, some method of arguing and fighting will result. Next is the education level of foreign workers. The education level of foreign workers is generally low. This may be due to the fact that the most of them come from countries that are relatively backward compared to Malaysia. However, Lower education levels are often accompanied with some troubles, such as quarrel, fight, and non-compliance with the rule. This is because knowledge enables people to become self-disciplined, better control their emotions, and understand the importance and seriousness of things. Therefore, the low education level of foreign workers might lead to some negative impact on the company. The next problem might be goes to the health problem. Because they are from different countries, so we are at risk for being infected by foreign virus, although there will be health checks on their entry. Also, since they are not Malaysian citizens, therefore they might encounter difficulties when seeking for medical health care. This is because, compared with Malaysian citizens, foreigners do not enjoy the medical benefit given to citizens by the country when having a healthcare treatment in a public hospital. Due to the fact that the healthcare cost for the foreign worker is relatively higher, therefore they are dependent on their employee for healthcare. Thus, this will be a burden for employers to cover these expenses. Besides, they also have risks for the disease to spread between the employees when the employer denying foreign worker access to medical treatment to save money.
My name is Nik Maisara binti Muhammad Razak. My matric number is A20A2188. Nowadays, we all know that human resource management in Malaysia is increasingly take a foreign worker as employees. So, the effect of this in social aspect is the number of foreigners is increased in our country. This causes teenagers are unable to find work, and it's also taking a long time to they find a job. As a result, many unemployment is required by the people of this country. Next, the effect is criminal cases in our country are increased. Some of these illegal immigrants are wanted criminals in their home countries and fled to Malaysia. They commit crimes here such as robbery, murder, and rape. This causes the locals to live in fear. Besides, dangerous disease will also continue to spread. For example, according to newspaper in 2020, foreign workers in the manufacturing sector are the main cause of the increase in COVID-19 cases in Negeri Sembilan. As a result, our people have become victims.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Farisha Alia binti Muhammad Riza and my matric number is A20A2122. The last impact of foreigner to social aspect is the right of our people are affected. This is because human resources management prefer to hire foreigner workers in the manufacturing sector because the pay is lower. This must have a negative impact on the desire of the people to work in our country. Besides, foreigner worker may affect our political aspect, which can increase government management expenditure costs. This effect will occur if the foreigner workers does not obtain a valid permit. According to Dato' Ir Ahmad Asri Abdul Hamid, the Chief Executive of the Malaysian Construction Industry Development Board, there are now 420,000 foreigner workers registered with the Malaysian Immigration Department inside this country. Aside from that, the authorities may have to pay a reasonable 1.169 million to arrest an illegal immigrant a single day. There are few accidents that happen in our country also. An irresponsible company that accepts employees without a valid permit is also one of the biggest factors why this issue is difficult to curb. This irresponsible company will usually take advantage of foreigner workers by not paying their salaries after they finish their job because they know that the employer will not be sued because their employees are not legal immigrants and not make any allegation to the authorities. After that, the irresponsible employee will call the authorities to arrest the employee who does not have a permit. From there, the government will start to bear the cost to solve this problem.
Hi, sir. My name is Wing Chin. My matric number is A20A2083. Now I'm going to present about the issue effect on economic aspect. In general, human resource manager needs to observe the economic trend to make better decisions and predict the future needs of companies such as recruit foreign staff. In other words, if a human resource manager do a human resource planning before starting hiring foreign staff, The human resource manager will understand the company needs to conduct a recruiting campaign or not under economic conditions with expansions of recessions. For example, when the economic trend is recession, human resource manager consider recruiting foreign staff if the company lack of employees. The human resource planning also show that it is suitable to do a recruiting campaign. Hence, the human resource manager can do the campaign for the companies. It is because when the economic trend is recession, that means it has a high unemployment and a large talent pool in labor market. Therefore, human resource manager can continue hiring a new foreign staff until choosing an employee that's suitable for all recruitment conditions. In short, the economy environment will affect human resource planning in recruit foreign staff. It also includes demand and supply of workers, training programs, compensations of employees, and so on. That's all. Thank you.
My name is Noor Hikmah Fatimah Zahra binti Ahmad Shukri, and my NOOR matrix is A20, A220, and I will explain for my part. Recommendation. My recommended to handle foreign workers being part of economic is the government to stop taking foregoing immigrant workers. This is because the number of foreign frauds in Malaysia was too much. It's totally affect the people's safeness. For example, social cases was searched and the COVID-19 case was searched. Then, the foreign worker will receive than the people and the employment number is getting increased. So, I hope the government set a guideline to provide more job opportunity for the people in Malaysia in every sector. Lastly, I hope human resources team should play their role as the manpower and also the leader at their positions.
The other method is evaluate each employee's performance by run a postmortem on employees' strengths and weakness. We can send employees with weakness for training to overcome it. Employees' growth lead to a smooth and organized organization. In addition, we can also increase the employees' involvement. Employees and new recruits rarely participate in any activities in the organization. They should participate as they might have better and fresh ideas that give benefit to the organization.
Our second point is skill management. I strongly believe HR should pay more attention on the skill management. HR should identify the strengths of employees and give them the right position. In addition, HR management should not discriminate against employees by awarding salaries that are not commensurate with the scope of their employment. Example, there are organizations provide salaries based on appearance or gender. Things that seem trivial can actually have a big impact on other employees. Employees should be paid based on their efficiency in completing tasks. As a closure, there are many ways to overcome the problems raised within the organization to make sure the organization stay relevant in operating their business, and it's HR management job to take action whenever a problem occurs.